All right, all right, all right. I have been stalling long enough on this. There was a very stream unsafe conversation going on. Hello everyone. We're we're playing it. Oh wait, I think stream still can't hear you too. Yeah, I think it's because I'm not in the memes channel on my Discord, and for some reason it cares about that. But let me look at the properties. I am in the meme channel now. Please try to talk.
Testing.
Yeah, now it's working. Yep. I, I hate that it cares about which fucking Discord channel I'm in. Oh,
Wait, bitch.
here we go. Well, that was a great stream intro. The best one I've ever made.
Yup.
Okay. We were in the middle of cross-examining this freak, as if we've just started doing it. As a reminder, this idiot is going to marry a 16-year-old. Now that we're all properly uncomfortable, let's talk to
Yeah, I'm
him.
sure that'll work out just fine.
Oh, sorry, I should be more specific. His puppet is about to marry a 16-year-old.
That'll work out even better, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Don't be so surprised I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket. And that wasn't even. Yeah, and it's not in your pocket anymore because we found it.
Yup.
Monkey's gonna marry the 16-year-old.
Yes, that's honestly I'm more comfortable with that. Monkey's probably younger than her anyway. So you're still trying to give it to Regina? You still think I'm trying to give it to Regina?
Oh god, what the hell is this? Okay. Let me.
Give us your best Scarface.
Just do Old Bay.
Scarface?
Yeah, from Batman.
Of course I am. I don't know if that was quite it, but.
That was pretty
That
much
was
it.
exactly it.
I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not gonna give it up that easily. I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus.
Probably way more than he deserves. How, Phoenix Rude?
How about it, Nick?
I think it's about time we unwrap this toy's testimony.
That's the spirit, Nick. Give him heck.
But yours has a dazed look of dazed and confused look.
That does describe the series.
Yes.
You know,
maybe we should get out more.
he's glued to the seat up there. That's why he has to be the judge.
Well, we're just straight up presenting on this. You present the monkey.
Monkey's evidence?
Yeah. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Wait, what?
I don't know how that's not faulty.
Did we do it on the wrong statement?
Oh, I did have the wrong one. Whoops. I think. Let's save this time just in case I did do another right one first time around. There's no way this isn't like we found it. How? What? How does that not reveal a fucking contradiction?
I told you, game's bad.
My dude is literally saying, I have it in my pocket. We have the ring. Right? This is the right ring. From Citra, yeah.
Oh, do we have to confirm? Do we have to prove that do we have to ask him, what was it?
Maybe.
We have to press and probably ask him, and then the game is gonna be like, oh, now we know the ring is from him to her.
I mean, I already pressed on the ring thing.
Yeah, we would we
Maybe
don't know it's a ring.
So you went to the lodging house to give it to her.
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that empty snob kept getting in the way. Oh.
Oh, that's Max.
Off screen was fabulous. Alright, that's how I gotta get it. Puppet is snob. He couldn't possibly talk about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his foot block in half, and not with magic.
Well, they always say that love creates rivalries. Guilty he has a goddamn puppet. I have bad news for you. I don't think he did it.
Yeah, the puppet did it.
Ah, fair enough. The puppet has a minigun. So, what about this present?
You see what I mean? They're not even like.
Yeah, but I literally already pressed on this.
No, I know, but like we don't like. Like we
He
need.
thinks
to
you're 5-year-olds, and because he hasn't specified it was a ring.
Yeah,
that you don't know
he's
it's
not
a
never
ring.
saying it's a ring, so we have to get that out of him. It was a ring, and then we present the ring.
But
Just press. Okay, you'll see.
you want me to press on this again? This is the second.
No, a previous one where he's talking about a vague thing that he's
That's the
not
one I just
specifying.
pressed on just now.
No, pressed even before
This one.
this,
Okay, fair enough.
because we need to know that it's a ring.
I'm just gonna go with
Because
Eon here. That sounds
think-
exactly the type of thing this game would do.
Yeah. Shoot
I
the
think
puppy
that's
a
what
minimum
it
of
is.
19 times. You'll be there. I'm sure we will be there for the execution when they do that, Dogstruck. I'm sure that's how it works. Oh. Nope.
I even had something to give her.
Oh.
That one.
What
Sure.
was it?
What was it exactly that you were planning on giving her?
You know exactly what I was gonna give her, my numbskull. The only thing I could find that would match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Oh my
Engagement.
god, it's
Oh,
a
that's it.
ring. Oh my god, it's a ring, dude! The ring we have in our inventory. Oh my god.
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. How
No.
does this joke?
Don't worry about it, Locke. She has a whip, and she's using it. I'm assuming because the judge has a masochist fetish, but kangaroo court, that also works, yeah.
And for this end right here.
Francisca's whip looked like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad. Yep. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever bruised a human being. Ow.
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony, specifically about the engagement ring? I'd like to stick to facts, not social game.
Be sure to enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black mouth robe. I plan on giving an engagement ring to Regina.
An engagement ring?
It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's gonna love it.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's got to be something I catch him on.
And now I think you're like at the last statement.
Yeah.
No, not on this one.
You think I have to?
No,
Okay,
because
sure.
now you know it's for sure. Oh, it's a ring. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my
Yeah, I knew
fucking
it.
god! Like,
I
trailer.
got this game. I got this game with some bullshit on.
Yeah, true. Do you mind if I show you something?
Oh,
What is it?
what are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to double team me now.
That's an innuendo.
You recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine. Give it back. Thief. Thief.
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here?
A cool lie, Oddle, but at this point in the case, how is this relevant?
What is going on here?
That's Ben. Say something.
Huh? Don't put me in the spot like that, Trilo. I found this in Manny's room. Money's room? You mean the room without money? Like a bank vault?
Oh. God, that filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided centering innovative fiat in my court.
What?
Yes.
Fiat currency. Coin.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think I've ever heard of a term fiat.
That's fair, it's not very commonly used. Well, Your Honor, money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word.
In
Ah.
every sense.
I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Trilo. When was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night. The night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up at the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Yo! Oh.
Monkey, why isn't that monkey locked up?
I don't know. Why is it in the courtroom?
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. Has nothing to do with anything, especially now who committed a murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trudeauquist.
What did you do? What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all the slow, lovely fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point. What point could that possibly be?
It doesn't exercise enough, and testimony has a flaw. There's a huge contradiction within this testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the Monkey. When the witness was off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to the next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright.
Well, then tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. The defense argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't mind just to get that dog face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
I've told you so many times, you'd think you'd know my story's not changing.
You already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it will change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep above them.
Yeah. Yay. Witnessing Max. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols.
Sure. Hmm.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right, money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see, I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Lady Regina, Sol Max. Oh. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night.
Of course, that's when I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. About what time would you say the events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. You already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed. What time was it? What times was it? Let me think about it for a second. Yeah, I'm not good with math.
It was 10 p.m.
Oh, yes, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
Sure. So
This is weird.
testify that you said good evening to Max that night.
I just enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon and during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone all that night. What then? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trello. You say good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trilo. Mr. Quist, I prefer you kept your ventriloquist act out of the courtroom.
Possible. A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's got to be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Ben's half of the comedy act.
Comedy?
Well, we're stretching the definition of comedy a bit, but you know,
The greeting?
Probably
Like,
greeting.
I'm thinking, why would you greet Max?
Isn't that a bit strange to
You
you?
don't like him. What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? He strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers?
Well, for simply just being cordial to a co-worker, I would understand. Also, that's rich coming from her. Ow, that hurt.
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony.
What? Wait, is he saying we present the bottle? To be like, oh, I
Oh
would never
yeah,
greet him after that.
he is just playing the game for me now.
Oh, my bad.
But you're right. That's what I would be doing too. Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
Fight over Regina and the big site.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked over the head.
Ah,
How does the doll regenerate?
Don't worry about it. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? It's not a mission of assault and battery? That is
Not
the
what the
first.
trial. Not what the trial is for, sadly.
Yeah, apparently, because that has happened a couple times now.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's happening in
Remember-
this very courtroom. Well, Francisca.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ow!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
That is not a whatever.
What the hell?
Why is lewd the word used here?
I don't know.
That's not even my point.
What's your point?
This argument fucking sucks.
That's fair.
Ah!
Philo agrees, apparently.
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough, you Mr. Quist. Mr. Right. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? He didn't see anyone. Of course, the witness did not see a soul that night. I see.
Who do you think you are to just up and decide if it is either saw that night? A fool can only understand the foolish foolery uttered by the most foolish of fools. This witness didn't see anyone. You wouldn't happen to have proof to back up that statement, would you?
Well, that was not right.
Like, I just thought of something. If people really didn't see anyone that night, they wouldn't have testified that they greeted someone that night, would they?
They literally go, yo, here's why you're an idiot, by the way. What do you mean?
I think the trailer really did say good evening to someone that night.
But Trilo and Max, they were in the middle of a huge fight. Maybe you should think this over some more on your own time, Mr. Wright. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. I mean, I guess he saw a different person then.
Which means someone was probably wearing that shit.
I mean, from this, it's like literally he would just have seen anyone or no one. It would still be the same argument. I believe that the witness didn't see someone that night. Just someone else. That's who said he said good evening, sir.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
Ah. What in the world? You...
Could the defense kindly explain who it was that Trilo saw that evening, then? I mean, that's most likely the victim, right?
Mr. Pringles over here.
Yeah. Over lag. Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
Not this again.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist. That's not an answer.
Yeah.
Order. How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Christ obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying who exactly that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's three symbols.
3 symbols.
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now. Ow! Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. It even look good on me.
What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbol. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? Could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Why is this a huge revelation?
Yeah, I don't know either. Miss Von Karma, we have clear evidence that the person this witness saw was the defendant.
Well,
If that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally won a point with this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but
What?
who that person was could only be answered by the next witness.
Huh?
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing, that there is no other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
We get to get rid of the ventriloquist? Good. Very well. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Be continued.
Wow.
They do this a lot now, where they do like one witness and then recess another witness.
Yeah.
And then maybe even recess a third witness. December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5.
Sweetie, have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Also, his things are literally right there, so you just have taken them.
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
Wasn't the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. Why, he didn't notice he took his clothes.
Apparently not.
Well done, Nick. Was busy looking at his fucking check.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Couple,
Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Shut the fuck up, Maya.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president?
Wow.
You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. Circus was definitely the correct call.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
Fabulous.
How did it get deeper?
It didn't.
December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court, Courtroom 2. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well, I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did you just call him a pitiful clown?
No respect for the profession of a clown.
Yep.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
What?
In West Philadelphia, born and
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah, ready, because there's gonna be more of that, so keep up to read it.
I'm not gonna.
It's funny as hell.
fucking die.
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking an autobiographical generation?
Guess he got whipped. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice. That's some comedy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sure about that?
Judge is the better comedian here.
Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah. Maybe just this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butt? How's that one?
Dude,
What a couple of clowns were up to no good.
your name.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Motor Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes it is.
Very well. Mr. Curls, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked into this place.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Yes.
Good.
Yet he is going to be. And has been.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I've been able to make people laugh.
Oh my god.
No matter what I said, all I get in return is a vacant stare and a polite applause.
Just not a testimony.
Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. It's useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, think of me. How am I doing? So, what is it?
Dude.
Said he's supposed to testify about the murder?
Yeah,
Are we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you. I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe.
Yep, I know.
Now that that's settled, shall we bring begin once more with the testimony.
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Please don't.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clocked the ringmaster over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
I did it. I did it.
Yeah,
Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Hoyt, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Like, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that. Mr. White, Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it will bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling. I understand, Your Honor.
If it caused this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Shouldn't the clown be responsible?
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with corny jokes.
The game just hates you. Even Phoenix was like, what the fuck, it's not me.
So just save here, just in case that means that they're gonna bonk me for pressing on the wrong stuff.
Yeah, they're just gonna whip you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're gonna whip the court points out of him.
Wait. You say you clearly saw this, even while we were by your own admission far away?
That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night.
Thank you for the hit, Ian.
You're welcome.
But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Kamm. And now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night.
Oh, yes.
Thanks to her gaslighting. Just think about it. Would I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols?
Lawyers nowadays, do you have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo.
Nope.
What I mean. It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. Must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yeah.
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw? Yeah, let's see. You say you saw the ringmaster get clunked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really just enjoyed the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you saw. You did see everything, didn't you?
See.
That is not how you construct that sentence.
Well, yeah, I suppose I did.
He is indeed no bozo, the clown. He is a bozo, though.
Just bozo, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner.
By asking a relevant question. Okay. Bozo was a legend among the clowns. I believe you, but I have no idea who he was.
Still as big of a clown as me.
Yeah.
Booth clowner.
You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you
Oh,
don't,
poor
you know what is
clown.
waiting for you. A nice penalty. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Hmm. Do we?
You probably do. I would just click the thing and see where the game goes.
You're probably right, but I feel like she's gonna ask us to provide evidence, and I'm not sure what kind of evidence I can.
And maybe the dialogue will lead us a little bit of a hint or
I'm
something.
not completely sure right now as well, actually.
Of course, I have grounds to make this claim.
Then let's hear it.
That's something I can't share with you at this time.
Oh yeah, well, don't listen to me, I guess.
What did you just say, Mr. White? I know there's something wrong with his testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way into words with the judge.
Maybe we should get a bit more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot.
Yeah, you're right. Mr. White, before we resume testimony, you know you must be penalized.
Go ahead and load, fella.
That is stupid. The game literally goes, yeah, you should just have pressed.
I came to talk to your shoulder.
Yeah.
You should totally flick that you do.
Well, see, right now I don't have a clear basis of thinking that.
Then this is just another one of your pointless efforts to badger my witness. Thus you have
Okay,
just earned
whatever.
yourself a penalty from me.
Now, wait a second, Miss Vakama. This time, I do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly. That's right, what he said. Hailed up of a judge. What an honor indeed. What a rarity. If we must penalize Mr. Wright for his display, I think a verbal censure would be best. Huh? The rules, Mr. Wright. There's no room for baseless pounding in the courtroom. I guess he didn't
Well,
really bail me out after all.
If you end up to that point with only 1 point left, you just out lose.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
most testimony what he told us yesterday are kind of different.
Yeah, I noticed. We just got to pinpoint what changed. You can do it,
You
Nick.
can
Oh,
do it, Nick.
whoops.
You can do it, Nick.
You can do it,
Yep.
Nick.
Uh-huh. It's good.
What the f- Oh yeah.
I don't think he saw two Sirius last time.
There's another thing he said. Didn't he say he heard a sound?
Maybe.
And woke up or something?
Yeah. Far
I
away,
don't
you said.
remember.
If you had to say exactly how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet, that's not far at all.
It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility.
I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows you saw.
Oh, I have to BRB for a second, excuse me.
Okay, sure. Oh, they actually changed this to match. You just happened to glance out the window?
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls.
Oh, well, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
Well, what should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on the issue. I believe we should. But I have a feeling that Ms. Van Karma is not going to be happy about it. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? Does anyone?
Do you think this is clown-based discrimination?
Well, I support it.
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday...
Heard this noise. Jan remembers. Tomp.
Fair
I'm
enough.
back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, what about that?
You forgot?
You guys
Finally-
didn't do well at karma.
Also, finally, a realistic witness. People forget all the fucking time. Witnesses, especially. That's completely normal. Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ah!
That's not something you just forget to mention.
I'm leaning a little bit on Karma's side. How did he forget that when he remembered yesterday?
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. We should start turning the tables in our favor. Let's see. What was the sound like?
I guess it sounded like. I guess you could say.
Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
No, how'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that sound sounded like a. I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. What does that sound like?
Hello?
Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit. Huh.
What then? You want to look out the window and you saw?
That's.
Okay, I guess you have to press something with the sound.
Yeah.
Or do something like.
This is when we have to continue here. And we need to save because they penalized us 1 point last time, which
I mean, it
gives
should
us...
be pretty clear cut unless the
Yeah.
game is fucking broken.
You never know with this game.
Yeah, no, I just proved your save for you.
I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason?
Of course I will. The reason is the witness' very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard sound like a thump and someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
Max, go bonk.
If Mo is to be believed, he says he looked out of the window upon hearing a sound. There's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
In 1972, I cracked something I don't remember lyrics.
What the hell?
Mr. Curl, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
What the hell?
Mr. Clown, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anchor this court?
He's the whole circus. What is this? Get me out.
The circus never left.
Get Mo out of here.
Oh, no, I'm just on for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These times of witnesses always seem to have a very selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Why is he in his clown
my
makeup
fucking
and
God.
get up?
Ian!
Teehee.
Teehee, teehee.
Go exercise, bitch. Yep, but
Start calling the kettle black.
I'm sorry.
He's saying you're a bitch.
Well, he's
I think
a-
he got that.
Yeah, now he's the host squatting. Squatting? Or
I'm
doing
not
push-ups?
squatting.
He's not squatting, he's doing push-ups. He's the one doing push-ups now, so heh.
I'm the one getting
How about you go do some push-ups, Ian?
I don't have the liberty of doing that when there's people going constantly by my room.
Well, how about
One,
you
two,
just do it anyway?
three,
Yes. What the-
Establish dominance.
6,
Oh
7.
yeah, on another note, Talos Principle 2 came out today. I'm excited.
And
Will be fun. I think Bog might play it.
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
very, 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 very excited. Sorry.
The game is good. But if the first one was...
It's been a while since I played the first one. I remember I had a good time with it, but it's not like I've been looking for a sequel or anything.
I was waiting as soon as they announced it. I was feral. Love that shit.
You always fail.
Says the literal dog. Anyway.
I'm not a dog.
Well,
Whoa,
You're back from your job.
no push-ups actually. Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Of course.
God, I hope this guy is not on stage
But
much
fun
longer.
karma.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
easy to do a lot.
Tampering with a witness again. So, you are saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yup, he was on a permanent vacation, as they say. That's not funny though.
Mr. Collins,
Your Honor?
you did not witness the actual crime. However, you will still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
Damn, okay.
It was a bit far away, but the shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his ability symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. This is just a segue.
That was so
Yeah,
vague.
exactly.
It's
It's
just
not-
about the symbols, cause you didn't see the flower.
Yeah, exactly. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
Sorry, that was really funny.
I mean, that's how this is going to be.
I know what you put it. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, this should finally be good enough, yes? No.
It is decisive testimony.
What is y'all's real definition of decisive? Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe him in that. Alright, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination.
Is this new? I don't know.
Tilo said the same thing, but if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone has just taken Mac's symbols and worn them?
I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max.
Huh?
You sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
Well, you're sure that this is what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
That's not all I saw.
Are we just presenting the fucking symbols here?
Yeah,
I
'cause it
remember vaguely raging about this. Yeah.
And the poster does say the whole symbol shenanigans.
Yeah.
Name.
Yeah. Sound cut out. Or music cut out. You say you saw all of Mac's operating system symbols?
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Well, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactic has 3 opposite symbols.
3 symbols?
Yay, everyone get ready. All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Nanny?
Who cares if he knew that was there or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one.
Yeah, but the point is that it contradicts Ben's testimony.
Isn't that right, Mo?
Do you like pie? I love pie. 3.1.
What the hell? Silence, fool. You have to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Excuse me, that's not a fraction.
Don't worry
That's a
about
constant.
it. Don't worry about it.
I'm just. You know what? Let's move on.
Order. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
She's gonna be pissed. The crime scene was dark. It was obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the
Bitch,
witness
okay.
said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Girl.
Mr. White, are these white roses truly material to the facts of the case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with this court.
I got you on the ropes now.
Whoa.
These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? Sorry.
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with a crazy getup and his nose was stuck up so high? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Trilo saw them. Trilo saw all three of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims that there were no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction.
I see pointing at himself.
No question.
Okay.
What am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to disregard for pointless? But this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I'm prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling.
Nick, this is your last chance.
Oh boy.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm even sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Mr. Red, you got one last chance at it. Just one chance. I will not allow even the slightest hint of battering against this witness. If you're going to prove me that there's a contradiction in Mr. Coyle's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. Got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need.
As if we'll settle for one chance.
You have one chance, one opportunity. That's all you ever wanted. Capture it, or just let it go.
Keep cooking. Huh?
The vomit on his sweater already, Mom Spaghetti.
Sure.
Stop it.
That's the intro to that song.
I don't actually know the song.
Fair enough.
I just know Mom Spaghetti.
This is the thing that's the thing that's sorting me out. It's like all the decorations on the hat, there's just a peacock looking feather.
Yeah.
I guess it's pressing to see what he says, like describing the hat.
Probably.
What is this?
Mo, be honest. Ow.
You promised, Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering. I hope you enjoy this penalty. Whoa.
Oh, okay. That's enough. This court sees
So
no reason to prolong the time. Or if there's any need for more defense, those have to defend the case against the defendant.
You're fine.
This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of a fact. This court finds this said defendant Mr. Billy Popchan
no.
guilty. The accused will surrender before court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court in a month from today's date. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Whoa.
Oh, it's
He
perfect.
just straight up. But nope, you do not get any time here. Oh,
Okay, so I'm guessing we can't even press. We have to present.
I just have to try to present the fucking head on this.
The stupid fucking hat, because it's like, oh no, wait, roses. There's a silk hat. I could forget seeing that. There's just a peacock feather. What is
It's
that?
a decoration. What you mean?
The decorations in plural. There's just one.
Well,
Okay, this is
Yeah, but that's because this game is. I can't use that word.
stay on. What do you think, Nick?
there's no way I'm going to lose after coming this far. It's gotta be an answer, and it's probably in the court record.
There are
No white
white
roses, all the other silver hat, especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget decorations on it. Just wearing the entire time that he was on the scene. No, he can't have been because this was found at the crime scene, so I think it's
Yeah,
here we're
that's-
supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah.
This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat that you saw that night, would it?
I mean, did he ever testify about seeing the suspect leave the scene?
Nope.
Then what is the point of this? Like, this is not the contradiction. Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No questions in your mind?
Exactly. How would one mistake a thing like that?
I see. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Red? Miss Van Kamer? Where exactly was the silk hat found?
But you always ask these questions. It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means?
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the crime scene.
This is true.
Order! 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 Mr. Kurtz!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all this?
Why is he so
God.
fucking pissed?
You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's not right. That's so harsh.
Oh my
What's
God.
not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
That's rich coming from you, Judge.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me and no matter how old I get, I will always be younger than you.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
Saw him, I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
You're a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. Alright, there we go. He finally testified about it.
He left the scene.
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you're saying that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of a crime?
What? He went What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. Shut up.
This witness testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless.
Ugh.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Little guy, don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? My answer is obvious. He just turned around and walked away. No footprints, though.
That's what I expected you would say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Oh my
Huh.
god.
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things.
Hello.
That's kind of the job.
Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Is there like a document about the crime scene or?
It's a map, crime photo, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at this picture.
Look at this photograph.
Picture, excuse me.
Picture. The
Look
problem
at
is the
this
footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene?
Hey,
Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of the witness testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is rickety as the clown car he came into court with.
wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls,
Yes?
the testimony you provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false, I haven't lied. It's just
what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Order, I will have order. Franziska Von Karma, how could you?
She does not give a shit. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw. Say you saw, Mr. Curls.
You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he... This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
Well,
That's why there were no footprints. Fucking people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
so that's probably the truth, and it was some kind of setup. I think this might have been a staged suicide. Like, it's actually a
Yeah.
suicide, but it's staged to frame Max. Well, that was, how do I put this into words?
That's a pretty bad staging because they have the the culprit supposedly fly, which for some reason people are believing.
Yeah.
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there is no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witness. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about the witness testimony, Mr. Wright? I think he's telling the truth. What he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he's telling the truth. And that's what I think.
Basically, it means he's an idiot.
Nick, wait. It means that Max actually used magic.
No, it
Yikes,
doesn't.
you're right.
No, it's
Ow.
not.
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream.
That was like 7 fools in that sentence.
Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
What about the, all the spirit mediuming from the last
Necromancy
case?
going on.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Mr. Karma's case is sound. However, I've got a feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation.
Just like every single other case, maybe we should change the process so we don't have the court the very next day.
Nah. But we'll conclude today's proceeding at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries.
Yeah.
I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Boom.
No more Mo for you. December 29th, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defenders Lobby number 5.
Oh, sorry. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe that you're asking this. But you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
It looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule. The most obvious thing that everyone should know by just logic.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret of their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope that we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea, let's do our best and catch this sucker.
Well, that should be enough. And God, like, he can't fly. I think that's an easy argument to already say.
Yeah. But you know this, you don't have to just prove that it wasn't the defendant. You have to prove that it was someone else.
Someone else who always is also part of the court proceedings.
Yep. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Brighton Call offices.
Nick?
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Oh, really?
Why would you need to figure
Magic
out the magic
tricks.
trick, though?
Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Posted a magic trick. What kind of trick was it?
Let's see, it looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sick.
First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kind of like this?
What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Hey, have you seen my attorney's badge?
Well, your badge is still shining, barely.
Maybe showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing.
You sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? But not so many times you have shown it to me.
She's right. I whip it out of a drop of a hat.
Oh my god.
Well, hopefully not to Maya.
Probably
Represent the
just
monkey.
Edgeworth.
Speaking of a top hat,
Probably just Edgeworth, it's fine.
What do you mean, speaking of the top hat?
guess the monkey's wearing a hat.
Oh, fair. I want to hear if he has anything to say about any of these.
Once you start channeling spirits, they say you lose sight of who you actually are.
You really believe that?
Not really, but just in case, I plan to write my autobiography.
Your autobiography?
If Mo says that he saw a flying criminal, that means it must have been.
What's the matter with you? You know people can't just up and fly.
But Max, he's a magician.
Without a bag of tricks, magicians are just incapable of magic. Besides, what's the likelihood of someone set up a flying device at the crime scene? Near zero.
What if they said something up so they could trick Mo?
Maybe. But I get a feeling that would have been pointless.
Being a ventriloquist sounds like an interesting job.
But it's fun once you get good at it.
Maybe I should give it a try then. Here I go. Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Wright.
You've done your best to do my voice.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize she was gonna say Phoenix Wright.
Oh,
Oh god. No matter what the lie or who the liar, I'll expose them for what they are. I don't know how to do your voice.
that's fair.
What's the verdict?
You might want to practice not moving your lips so much.
Yeah, maybe I should sign up for some extra training.
Don't you have another type of training to attend to, young lady?
Apparently
Young
it's
lady.
law.
No matter what the crime, we always meet the same detective at scene.
But that's because he's the only detective on the force.
Oh boy, I hope that's not true. Then this city sure is doomed.
I mean, we saw some of the other detectives. I think Gumshoe being only one is not that bad of a fate considering.
Maybe.
That'd make Gumshoe really elite, wouldn't it?
Something tells me that no matter how you look at it, he's anything but elite. Man.
You know, if she wasn't so mean, I think she and I would get along.
Yeah, but that's the problem. She is so mean.
Oh, if this person wasn't a total asshole, we could get along.
Yeah, this person didn't hate everyone around them. Maybe I could like them. And that whip thing hurts. It really hurts.
It is kind of cool, though. I wouldn't mind having a whip myself.
Please don't give her a
That's
whip.
cool. It's not cool.
I bet that cracking the whip on you once or twice would be just what the doctor ordered.
Jesus. Why me? What did I do? I regret to do this.
Regina is so cute.
I have to admit that her smile does have a sort of hypnotic power.
Can you believe that she's an animal tamer? That's so cool.
Did you just say animal trainer?
Did I really? Animal tamer, animal tamer. I'm
Aminal.
about to tame you if you correct me. Shut up.
Oh.
I hate myself.
I do need a bit of taming. I'm being bad.
Oh Jesus.
Stan, shut up. Shut the hell up.
Let's get Francisca in here for crap.
This is my stream now. I'm banning both of you. I'd like to try animal taming someday. I'm supposed to Stan and Belk to shut the hell up. Nick, lie down and roll over.
Once this case is solved, I'll roll over for you as many times.
Why?
Why? Why, Phoenix? No.
He made you say that. Get fucked. Yay! Remember, you promised, Nick. Get fucked. Everyone loved the Ringmaster.
So I'm told. Why would anyone want to kill such a beloved man with a big top?
We still don't know what motivated the crime.
It'd be good to have some inkling of a motive before court tomorrow.
For a suspect, I guess, if we're gonna have a motive.
Mo's a really nice guy, don't you think, Nick? He taught us all about the inner workings of the circus.
Yep,
Hey.
it definitely made me look at things in a new light.
And he's got such a great sense of humor. It tickles your phony bone, doesn't it?
Nope. Well, I can't argue that some people might find it funny. But the only thing it tickles is my desire for high quality earplugs. Well, onwards we go to the circus. December 29th, Barry Big Circus entrance.
You hear that? It sounds like the people arguing. Oh, great. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes, wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Row your boat.
Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can handle something as simple as that, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hi to you too, Trillo. What are you doing here? Can't you run a secret crash training course? I'm sorry.
Secret crash training. Whoa.
Right in the open. Whoa.
Wow. Yes, Triller wouldn't give up the idea that we try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing it around for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round, you can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
We're not the only ones. You surprise people with your idea.
Also gotta go from the basics, then just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Oh. Ah, there it is. I never got this ring back. It's time to take one more shot at Regina.
Oh my god. Anyway, what do you have to say?
I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben?
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. Why would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben?
I would have thought it was Ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, should you check out the tent? Huh, you haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Waiting like this is part of being in love.
I disagree.
How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I knew that.
I can in fact confirm that is not one of the best parts. Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a wine-ripe tomato. Fair?
So how is this new routine working out? We should just take a chill pill already. Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. Let me think. Let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk.
Max Galactica. Reformer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilla, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
Oh, he kinda did inspire them, huh?
I guess in a fucked up way.
Yeah.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right, you're right. Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix.
You're Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll. Wow. That's a reference. Row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
Well, this was very useful for our investigation. Let's go to the big top. December 29th, very big circus, big top.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with a tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
Yes, don't want to get mauled by a tiger.
Oh
Wow.
no. No. It's just allergic to wild tigers. Wild tigers. Okay, so there can be a murder if you burn the place down. I mean, I'm always on board for a little arson. And
I
this
love
Why is that a thing?
I love arson.
It's
Love
the
art.
second time this has come up. Am I missing something?
I just like fire.
I like arson. I want to burn shit.
Guys, good?
Yes.
Yes.
It'd be
I
better
do
if it
not
was a
cook.
fire.
Not
I
my
wanna burn the
streamer. Not my streamer.
Arson, you mean creme brulee? Yep, that's what I mean. Exactly.
That's a Mo joke.
Yes, it's a good one. December 29th.
It's better quality than most Mo jokes, but it's still a Mo joke.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
But he had a jacket right there. Well, I guess there's nothing here. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria.
They still haven't cleaned the place up yet.
Yes, and that's because the artist didn't want to draw a different version of this room.
We've really got one look at the state of this place.
Or rather,
Then
no one
what?
wanted to pay for that.
She'd slap whoever was in charge across the face.
Remind me
But
to
more
never
like
invest
across the
gold.
knee.
Oh. Oh my god, that's so wrong. Why does this area have no music? Oh, I don't want to talk to you. It's a move. December 29th, Lodging House Plaza. Oh, Bob's just back.
Hello.
Oh, it's you too.
Look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Volkama told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way. You're not gonna get me to back by a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
She's
Approaching at high velocity.
approaching your location at high velocity.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the third floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Oh no, don't get any ideas. Anyway, here's an idea. Oh, well. Even Mo is here. December 29th, watching House first room. Mo's not here.
Thank God. Thank God.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ha 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 ha.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
Must really love his work.
Get that man some therapy.
True.
This one too.
Yeah, definitely this way. Anyone at the law offices? Oh no, never mind, we're already here. So the detention center, maybe? December 29th, detention center. This is true.
Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. What do you mean?
I don't know about that one. Seem awfully calm about that possibility. Does he look very calm to you, Phoenix?
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Why did you sign the contract? Also, that contract is not fucking abiding because it involves some illegal activity.
The night of a crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you?
Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. He's saying this for like the 5th time.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogy clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
He already did.
He already did. You have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep...
Huh?
I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
We're not gonna call him out on that, huh? Yeah.
We're just gonna ignore that he broke.
Yeah, sounds like a writing oopsie.
Yeah, I think so
It's
too.
either a writing oopsie or it's just like they're not gonna acknowledge that he said that.
Yeah.
Which is a writing oopsie.
I don't think so. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke. I want to be friends with a bunch of hacks like them.
But
I won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix.
International Grand Prix.
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate.
Ambition, huh?
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
Doesn't mean you should disrespect other people for not having ambitions.
Agreed.
Why? My sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest, though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring.
Just sorry to make you tell it again.
You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Fuck. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me.
Just happen.
Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. He won with the fucking flying on rope stick. Come on
Wow.
now. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow.
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
Yeah, and she's supposed to... whatever.
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail.
Say that out loud. Come on. That was decent.
Don't be an ass. Don't be a pussy. Do tell them. Do be an ass. Anyway,
And I do it.
Look at this.
Look at this photo.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
It's...
It was just okay. That's nothing.
Do I have anything to present to him? Because he's the only one around right now.
I mean, other people could have spawned from interacting with Max.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe if we show him Max, he has something to say. Nope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Show him himself. What?
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't have anything to say right now.
Then why place him here?
Good question. Ian's ready with all the music.
I have the volume low enough to not really hear it.
December 29th, Big Top
I'm
Cafeteria.
afraid it's gonna be the blonde.
Oh.
Well, he is kind of a blonde. Oh. All right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous cafeteria.
Yikes. He's in an awfully good move.
All right, you know what time it is? Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction.
Bzz, wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what is your answer?
Because they're in the cafeteria.
Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it.
What's going on? He's being too nice.
Is that being nice?
I guess.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons.
With your thighs?
What?
Killer thighs.
Where'd that come from? Well,
That's how you crush watermelons.
That's how you
That's
crush
the only way.
watermelons.
I'm good.
Look it up, Ian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should look that up. Potentially put the name of your favorite anime character doing it.
I said,
In fact, Belk will look it up on stream for you.
No, I think that's gonna get me banned off the platform. I'm sorry.
That's the point.
He doesn't want to play Ace Attorney anymore.
no.
And that's a way to get around it, by getting me banned. Joke's on him, then he's gonna miss Neon White this weekend.
Oh my god.
I told them all a great story, and he. Jesus fucking, I can't do this guy's voice this long. Even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
Even use the no fame, no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
That's a famed joke? That's probably a problem if it's a famed joke. Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just.
Flew through the air.
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a Cyclock. You must be telling the truth.
Oh, that's metagaming.
I don't see magic here. He must be telling the truth. Interesting.
Phoenix metagaming. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking.
The what?
The picture. That Max was like, sure.
Oh, yeah, true. I'm resenting that.
Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
He's a whore!
Hee.
Oh, yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous.
I'm sorry?
It's in the picture, I think.
Okay, I was like, what the hell do you mean the bust?
Ian?
What you think?
What? The bust is a very normal word for other things than the statue.
It's also a very normal thing for the statue.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's both. I just took it the other way.
You just spent too much time online, Ian.
Yeah.
No, I do not. That sentence was very fucking made to make.
Oh no, I agree.
I mean, he does have two nice big white roses over his bust.
Oh my god.
Rose nipples.
Oh my god, this.
It makes us
No.
worship it. Every day, he made us bow to his greatness.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's got a big bust. Wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
What
Yes,
about Edgar's
yes, you are.
bust?
Phoenix, be careful. Your gay is showing.
No, don't be careful. Let the gay out. Be gay, do crime.
Oh, I guess we talk now.
Probably.
Without prompt. Max's boss.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? Say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden. The bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Oh.
Max G bust.
What?
Make it the
That's his
reveal
cup size?
Galactica. Is there anything else that changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
Wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's just setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us, tell us. It's a joke, right?
Well, on the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper.
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says to the murderer.
Murderer?
Yup, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Okay, sure.
Nick, I figured we'd follow up on this important lead.
Sure. You think she's gonna be back now? Nope.
Haha.
Well. Hello, sir.
Aye.
Nope.
Yup. Wee 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 wee. Oh. Oh, Gumshoe fucking. Oh god, the birds were there.
We just ignore the birds. Move on as quickly as possible. I guess it's a detention center then.
Show him his bust.
What about this? He would actually want us to. He would actually want to sign that.
Yup.
He probably has signed that.
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company.
I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Oh, so now we get to actually see what was in there.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go find out on your own.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you can find it somewhere. He doesn't remember. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Alright. So this was a giant ass detour. To get a thing we could have gotten the first day.
They could have just not have it show from the pocket.
Yeah.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into that pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling that I know what that is.
But that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now I need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
Melvin? You think he'll be back now? Guessing he's... Oh, nothing here anymore. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria.
Well, Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
Hamburger.
Homer
Okay.
Simpson.
Just thinking about it makes me hungry. Sorry.
Fine.
All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. I also want a burger.
All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad.
Say it out loud.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
should-
Phoenix?
Yes.
I don't personally need a new partner. I have a good one already.
You better not. Well, it's good for you.
Me, me. Lodging house. Oh,
Why
he's
is he
back.
catching? Whoa, that's a jump scare. He didn't even fade in.
December
Hello.
29th, Lodging House Plaza.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma,
Beep beep.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound?
it's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not she's usually not very far behind.
Okay, that's ominous. Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The one's is biting us. Ow! It's biting us lashes from a whip.
Why did you whip Maya?
She fucking fell.
Uh, Karma! She really did appear.
It's like Bloody Mary. You say whip 3 times and she shows up.
True.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news, you possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright, your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Oh, we are presenting profiles of this one.
Don't forget your attorney's badge.
What about this? Ow! She hit me again.
Maybe showed off of the wild goose chases. Oh, well,
Oh, I have a feeling she's not going to allow for much.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna show my attorney's badge now.
What about the... Yep.
Just getting Maya with.
Yes. Just get Maya whipped.
Miss Van Karma, it appears you got your hands into something big, huh?
I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with the 10 bags over your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more
You
hints?
say that every time. You say the same things every
Yeah.
time. You suck.
A conclusive witness. You must mean an acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. Got to try and find more information myself. I mean, there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna go for it. No.
Go for it. Go for it.
Wanted to see if I could present herself. Nope. Well, at least we got Maya whipped again.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant's guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
Jesus.
My dad, you must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad, I know you miss him. Enough out of you, one more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this on any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You won't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again, one more time.
Well, it's about Edgeworth. Him.
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right, he was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was right again. Maz is like a little brother to me.
Isn't he
Huh?
older?
Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Yeah, he is older. Edgeworth.
Yes. Do you remember that he exists for the
We-
5th time?
Yeah.
It's fine.
My lover.
Yup.
The man who inspired me to become an attorney.
He sure is yapping.
I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. You mean after the other case in between that took place?
Don't
2
worry
months later?
about it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I
Nick, what does she mean?
Nick
Edgeworth
cheated on
death.
him.
Okay. Edgeworth was never
Phoenix,
quite.
Phoenix cheated on him. No.
Oh no, that's what happened. Well, I knew Phoenix would go after Lotta Hart one day.
No, not
Ew,
that one.
no.
Not that one. That's not the ship. No matter what that one curse search I may suggest.
Oh my god.
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one.
Okay, so did you say the case after that
Yeah.
one?
He never set foot into court again.
There's probably like an updated text afterwards.
Maybe. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
wow,
Laughing.
But
That's so stupidly overt.
yeah, that was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course you did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands.
Hey yo. Get your hands off Phoenix's man.
It's also, was she kidding? She would be using the whip.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth?
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring his name up in front of me again, okay? We literally talked about him for like a solid 5 minutes. What do you mean?
Nick?
Miss Van Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not. But if enough of... But I've had enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened? Huh. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with a performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Well, and she's gone. Okay.
Belga's voicing this.
There's just a stare.
December 29th, Lodging House, 3rd floor, Akros room. What kind of voice do I do for this guy?
Just calm and deep, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
You must be Phoenix, right? Yes. Pleased to meet you. I am Ken.
Already
Fucking
funnier
serious.
than any of the clown's jokes combined.
Oh my god.
But here at the circus,
Oh, it's his real name. I thought he was making it funny.
everyone just calls me Akro.
Oh, I get it. So it's the circus. Everyone just has real life dumb names because there's like Lawrence Curls, Billy Bob Johns, and now
Ken Dingling.
Yeah.
Ken Dingling.
what's Regina's real name?
Regina something? What's the last name of the guy?
I
Oh,
don't
Barry.
remember.
Gina
Yeah.
Barry. Maybe it's a reference to something, those two, but I'm not getting it, whatever it is.
Ken Dingling.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you would definitely show up here.
Okay, are you a member of the circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed the tightrope of a flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. It's this
Can you
music
put
seems
this
inappropriate.
music?
Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one day they decided to run away from it all. Without me.
Wow.
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such an incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Virginia's so cute, she's truly a princess.
Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing?
Um,
Do I detect a bit hint of a grudge against Regina?
what'd she
Is
do?
that why he's in the wheelchair?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my leg were badly damaged. And you can't walk now. I can't even stand now. And since I live on the third floor, can't even leave this building by myself. That is cruel and an unusual torture. Give him a fucking room on the first floor instead. What is
Yes,
wrong
this
with
is
all of you?
the clown. Like, what?
That's pretty funny though.
Oh, sorry. That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Um, oh, well, Cyclops. Doesn't seem like Acro's injury were acrobatic in nature. What's on your right mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since you were hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. Whatever well went on in the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was in the hospital all yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What did you see, Akram? At night. I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked over the window, out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air. He, Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he would say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying. I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick? I guess present Regina about the thing.
Firstly, I want to show you this picture of a Grand Prix. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Echo won't even look at it.
Looks like something is really waiting on him. Well,
I have a feeling we probably need to gather a bit more evidence before this.
yeah, also I think presenting the Regina's also fine, because he said something about a thing.
Yeah, no,
At least that wasn't on the Cyclops part.
sure. Regina.
She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? Whoa.
It seems animals are not the only thing she tames.
Huh?
Max, Ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think?
Hmm. Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child.
Seems that way.
That's why I think she can be so cruel.
What?
Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent. Thus, she can be cruel. Wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Well, I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of what happened, but I have to find the evidence to talk about it first. Don't have anything new to talk about, right? Do you have anything to say about this?
Would you mind taking a look at this? Wow.
He's squeaky. December 29th.
Not that far.
Very big suckers picked up. Got a bad feeling about this.
It's still so goofy looking.
Yeah, Nick.
Wonderful. Today's special must be filet of phoenix.
Stay, heal. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey?
Oh,
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad, everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told that. When someone dies, they just became a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad was looking down from me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, just to become a star in the heavens. It's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
You mean there's no way I believe that? You think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course.
One day you two will die.
Yep. You really think so?
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
Wonder if everything's alright with Regina. She's a child.
Just to go back and clear something up, why do you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? Must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney,
Huh?
if you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Oh
Deadly,
my.
but of course I'll get it for you. Damn it.
Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yeah, you're really gonna do it?
Yes, Phoenix, the game literally gave us no choice.
Sure it did.
Anyway,
Did you see? There were 3 whole options.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I wanna try flying someday with Max.
he's already flown off into our own little world.
Like, I wanna try flying too.
Okay, I'll think about it.
You should try to fly from Acro's window.
Virginia, have you ever seen this before?
I know what that is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket. This piece of paper was in your pocket.
I guess I noticed it wasn't there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when I realized the piece of paper was in your pocket.
So Acro made it?
Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble, so. You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
Hmm. It was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Sure. Have anything else to talk about? No, I feel like there's something we should present here, but I don't know what it is.
Just sort of showing things at her.
I think maybe it's
Well-
something we don't have yet, so. Get to the other rooms. Have a little look around.
Now she's pointing her fucking Sailor Moon wand at you.
Yeah, she wants me to turn into something else, I guess. She wants to polymorph me.
Oh god, who's in here?
December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello, hello, hello. Fucking. Welcome to the Bistro du Zerg, aka the cafeteria.
I feel bad for your voice, crap.
This is.
It smells so. Sorry, it smells so good in here. And those burgers are great. Mine
Oh.
is not doing so great either, but.
Both my co-hosts are dying, and I'm just chilling. I'm a great streamer. She's drooling like there's some sort of crazed burger monster. Like she's some
Ew.
sort of beast.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, specials, sauce. You're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger.
That was.
Shut up.
Ah, yes, I like juicy meat, tasty buns, and special sauce.
Oh,
That's the perfect recipe.
yeah, Belle, go get
This-
yourself a burger.
There's definitely no innuendo.
This whole case is in innuendo.
One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet, I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
It's the special sauce.
Yeah.
I thought the ring message is gone. What are you going to do?
That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. Heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger.
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acker was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
Oh?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
No.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know,
Tragedy? What's he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
It must be the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, dang, dang. Correcto mundo.
Doesn't he mean thing? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
Eh? No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. Sounding like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh, well. He has a lock too. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
Okay.
See, are you that old?
6 months ago, eh? Okay.
We probably need more shit.
Investigating time. Oh boy.
Alright, we could probably
Anything new to show, Max? Yeah.
I'm thinking either Max or the clown, because the clown was the one that gave us half of the murder note, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but usually unlocking something from someone involves going to someone else.
Yeah. So
Also,
much.
since he's gone.
I feel like he's in questioning now.
Yeah. That was a
Yeah.
90 cent set up with visitor's room.
We must have taken Max in for questioning again, yeah?
There really isn't anything we need to ask him right now anyway.
You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then.
Well,
I'm thinking we go to the clown and just try to present him the note and see what he says.
I mean, this ventriloquist is still here too, and they wouldn't place him for nothing, right?
If there's something with
Right?
him, I have no idea.
They wouldn't just place him here to stutter.
They absolutely wouldn't, you know that.
I know. Coping, okay?
Do you think she has anything else to say right now? We also still need to. We also need to find the monkey at some point. Maybe it's usually it's in Ackroyd's room, right? So maybe he has something to say about that. Salmon the pile.
Ew, it's a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
Even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? A tuba, right?
What's it a tuba, silly? You didn't know that?
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
No, maybe.
My god. I don't see whatever the outfit is she's talking about in here.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Nope. That is very well made. It's almost like made up or on the top. But perfect. It's about it. Supposed to be. Man respect another man. Well, I think the best chance is let's go by Mo's room real quick. Oh, number 29, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Oh, oh!
Nick, it's money.
The monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey. Attorney style.
Combat.
Ooh, ooh, scratch it! Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh. Ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yikes!
Yikes.
Ah!
Wah.
Ah! I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. Really did.
Nick, you
Tried to for money while he was distracted.
wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean? I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and get some get some peace and quiet.
Wow.
Tell her to leave you alone.
Well,
Hmm.
what's the matter now?
Doesn't fit me at all.
Oh, well, I guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers.
Hey, no.
Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Just my size on. Oh, yes. Maybe that's Acro's outfit, actually.
That's so small, though.
I don't know.
My girl, you got your shit. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney. Oh.
It's nothing. No wonder guys smelled too much in front of this girl.
Oh my god.
Jeez, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
It was the Lions. Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed.
Is that a prompt now?
Yep. Leon, he was killed, was he? Why is he
Look at
also yellow?
What's wrong with yellow?
it. Looks like Stan.
I wish.
That's that's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
I see. During practice.
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth, you know. Bah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice.
Well,
Regina, everything is alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
and that's when Leon.
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. Got by Ringmaster 6 months ago for playing a performer. Well, time to talk to the clown. It's all coming together.
Boom.
Boom.
Bam.
Wham.
H.
Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay, okay. There's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there. Juicy burgers. Let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich myself.
Oh, that's
myself.
good too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well,
Actually, I've kind of got an idea what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of accident, would it?
Case. I'm gonna give you a case.
Of course. Heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leia made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you? Told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite in the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised.
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be thinking about. Mo, is this a person you promised you wouldn't say anything? It's Acro. Real name, Dingling. Seriously, Joe.
Dingling.
Wow, while training 6 months ago. Must have been Acro, right?
How'd you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident might help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No, no way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please, tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
When the clown is out of prison, we have freed the Clotty.
Now, let's put it back.
I hate it here.
You're lying.
What the fucking word?
It's just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would it be better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital.
Huh?
And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his
Oh.
brother.
Huh.
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
I see.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, and I thought.
Yeah.
Anyways, they were an incredible team. Got down together in their prime.
Who is Akron's younger brother?
Sean Dinkling. Everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, let me perform with Leon.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know. That's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
You mean Leon? Leon.
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. Reading that is fun with a fucking clown noise.
No way, that's impossible.
A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events?
Nick and Lance? Smile?
He never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. Wait, but you had to go to hospital and say, yo, got bit by a fucking lion.
Yeah.
Next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
That's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? To tell you? This truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, do have some pepper. Shaka shaka shaka.
Records again, acting like his normal crazy self. Also the same pepper bells inside of the box.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice. What a wonderful sneeze.
I agree.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's a basic clownsmanship. Girly, I know you gaudy understand that.
What is this gaudy thing?
I don't know.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. You already do.
Yes.
You do. You do. Well, then, Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Why? Yeah, does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Pat would always tease her with pepper.
But
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
at least he looks normally aged.
Yeah.
They look perfect together, huh?
Unfortunately.
Okay, never fucking mind.
Max is at a more fitting age. Jesus Christ.
Really.
Stop.
Bob.
What?
Bob.
Oh,
No.
Bob. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Oh my god,
Mm.
these dudes.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Sorry, I'm going stir crazy.
I told you this clown music would make me go insane.
Oh, Mr. Right. Back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
I'll be back. We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems that you've got things you want to talk about. So fire away. Well, the game is just telling you, yep, now's the time. You have everything. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry. I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to that sort of injury. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Do we have like you think it's bad here?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh. Oh no.
made a mistake.
Well,
Whoops.
we definitely have enough, I just don't know what it is.
And Lion was also 6 months ago, but I still don't know the mechanics of how his legs also went kaboom.
I guess he saw it and fell down or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna try to present that and see. That's not it. Alright, Acro, just tell me the truth. Do you mind if I ask you a question first? What do you want to know? Do you really think I'll get an accident like this from something like that? Yikes, it seems I'm off track
Okay,
with
the
this one.
cause of the injury?
Yeah.
Was it a lion?
I think I have to try the lion then.
The name the fucking monkey.
Okay, it was. Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. No, I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Or maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion.
Oh, did he charge the lion when he bit down?
Yeah, maybe. Seemed to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? But you had to fight it. You had to fight to save someone. Well, now's the time for this. But it's a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? That's how you got the terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. I figured it out. Slip of the tongue. I'm skipping that because I know you don't want to say it. Cut down together. That's what
Doubly so, because of Mo.
That's when he slipped. That's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken across Cyclops. There must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being invasive. That's the easiest part of it. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like, he's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You got quite the set of equal eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. We can try to attack you. Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred Leon on to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were so good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. Got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? No, maybe I overdid it again. But if I hand over something over to Acro, maybe there's proof that you had Alpha Regina all along. That's what the note is.
It was on the pocket.
Yeah. Where did you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
Yeah, I guess I noticed that it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this when you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. There we go. My chord points are back.
Yeah.
My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane. Did he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. But Lion was very old to begin with. An age probe with it, countless experiences since doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. I just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Or bad.
When Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. And Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about bad?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going.
Oh, guess this.
Bat and Regina are such great friends. Oh, yeah. I want you to have a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross, it's covered in blood.
This scarf was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Hmm. Is he really that cruel? When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He, Leon, obviously.
Oh, it's the second person saying that.
Yeah. When he put down a bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
I remember what that's about.
Nick,
Yeah. I know, Mo said the same thing.
what do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Miss Van Kama,
I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
It's kind of the point.
That is for me to decide.
no, it's not. It's literally not for you to decide.
I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations.
I've served the summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness?
We literally said this early on.
Come, Acro, let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
How is it going down? I don't know. What are you going to do, Nick? How are you going to handle tomorrow?
I'd like to believe that she has a couple police officers ready to carry him down, but
You mean just one gumshoe is enough.
fair. Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you're all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. Still don't know anything about how they managed to pull off the trick with the flying mechs, but
Your face is a trick.
I remember, sadly.
fair
Yep,
enough.
I remember because it is what made me dislike the case.
It is very epic.
Fair enough.
Epic moment.
December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 5.
Good morning, Max.
Oh yeah. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
Fabulous, you mean? I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Teehee, Regina? Okay. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina.
How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today.
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that.
So what kind of performance? Oh, I think I know why. What kind of performance we put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
Uh,
Oh, if that's the case, then this might be a very cruel decision for Mo's part, but we'll see.
reality check is exactly what this girl needs. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
True enough. True enough.
Not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Um,
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. The dinner's different, don't you think, Nick?
Top of the morning to you. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in a legal limbo. How low can you go?
Mo.
Top of the morning to you, Governor.
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attack in the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm. But then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max. Brought you a present. Have some milk. Oh my. Thanks.
Is that a country thing? He just really needs this milk or something?
Apparently.
Oh, how are you today, right?
Well, I've got a feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
Oh.
No.
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare.
If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it really already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can with other witnesses.
What are you going to do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do it without our
What,
usual
what,
side
what is the usual side?
Today we rely on evidence.
No,
That doesn't work.
I don't believe.
It's the only way we'll get past Akron to the truth.
Also, they just confess they never use evidence.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Is he saying we can't really press him much because Francisca's gonna yell, "You're badgering a witness that's in a wheelchair," and blah yada yada. Or
Might
something.
be,
Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important.
bad or but he keeps very calm under pressure, so he won't crack behind it.
Yeah.
And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today.
I mean, fair.
What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. Maybe an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
It is kind of cruel, though.
It is, but
Even if she does need a reality check.
She really does.
December 30th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Ms. von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Order. I had a feeling something will come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Oh my god. Oh, I've got you. Very well. Please call your witness to a stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. I am gonna have to talk so much in this game, in this part.
Blame me.
Yep.
I had to give Belt more voices. I get it just coincided in the case. Look, I've had 3 voices in a fucking single
Yeah, I
trial.
know. Don't worry.
No, there was no shade.
Uh-huh.
It was actually, I just find it funny, for you.
Yeah.
Ken Dingling. What everyone calls me Acro.
I'm 12 years old.
I'm employed as an acrobat of a very big circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by the window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. What this witness has, this witness testimony matches up exactly with the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Before we get to that, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool.
Oh, she's expanding her dictionary. She's using sad now as well.
A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Must not right. Do you have a problem with witness testimony? The words of Miss Van Karma may quote yesterday's proceedings. There's no way that actually happened. Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. Sure. Let me just save here in case there's some nasty surprises when I click the press button. Time pause. Are you sure it was a human being? Could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible.
You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you last night.
I believe it was a human. Damn, I just drink this as testimony. What if Acro's statement jives with the facts? I don't want to press that yet. What is the matter, Mr. White? Nothing, Your Honor. Let's look and find a clear contradiction. I should tread lightly. Okay, see. The light in your room was turned off then, right? But that's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see a silhouette outside my window. It was a person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses in front. Did, did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I am convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I pressed him, the less result I seemed to get. Or maybe there was something fishy with his last bit of testimony. But I look around a little more, but I think there is something there. This is probably not useful, but let's see. When did you start thinking about what you saw wasn't a dream?
That's not important.
I believe that the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance of a witness memory. Just to make sure, let's ask the witness.
Objection.
Sustained. Don't sustain that.
Akar must be lying about what he saw, right?
Of course he is. Now the challenge will be to expose his lies to the court.
Well, put the pedal on to the metal, Nick.
Let's see, what else we have? You said that you were resting in your bed. One of us assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of a lodging's house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, sometimes it's a good idea to close the curtains. That's new. I never really thought of that. But I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. He was what he said, but where?
Point one example. Point one example, Judge.
The witness will proceed with his testimony.
That's fun, nice. Your room is on the third floor, right? Yes. You said you were resting in bed. That is correct. But you were able to hear sound from outside. I was indeed. Classic Acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now. I don't think there was anything contradiction there. So it's one of these three. I have to choose the right one.
Yep. I mean, I have a suspicion, but I'm not sure.
I think it's this one because he thinks it's a human, but he only saw a silhouette, so he can't possibly know for certain. Let's see. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that's just given.
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. If any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction. Do I?
Don't know. I think I know what it is.
Oh, actually, I have a good idea what it is. I think it's the hat because you saw the pieces, but it's not on this one. It's on the other one.
Yep.
Well, let's
Because
just
I think,
let's
like, if it went up, but we found the hat at the crime scene, that the high, then he couldn't have gone up with the hat.
let's just present our internal special. What in the world is this?
You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
What don't I get?
You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine. Your client looks to be ready to take off once again. Straight towards a guilty verdict.
Bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries of Victor. Oops.
Witness, would you mind repeating your testimony?
Certainly.
Oh, okay.
He starts over. I think it must be this one, right? Did it fly by your window? Fast enough. White roses up front. Do you see any buffer symbols? Clearly saw the silk hat as well. Look what on his body. Evidence, yeah. You claim to have seen the exact thing the Mo saw that night. You stand by that. What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by the window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat was found at the scene. But that's the ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max Silverhead. What are you going with this, Mr. White? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats? Oh, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made from Maximilian Galactica. That means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. This man is tall even sitting down.
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
I don't think the hat is very tasty, Locke. I think maybe you should not eat the hat.
Do not eat the hat. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth, now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. White? What will cause this witness to commit perjury in court today?
I think we're sort of accusing him because he's never really. There's no grudge as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
Or
this dreaming sounds like a fucking. That's not the
the
point. Is to send a message. Okay, fair enough. I can get behind that.
What's the message? That you're
Your
the
Honor.
most psychopathic person in here?
On this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion,
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you
Oh my
accusing her
God,
of?
Phoenix is accusing a witness of the crime? There's no way. This
Obviously,
has never happened before.
we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with the smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness.
Where are these birds coming
He's
from?
calm enough for it to almost be scary. Oh,
Oh my god, it's eating
Smooch.
his sweat. Hmm. He's staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dinling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things.
see, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear that this accusation is ludicrous.
She's right. Why'd you pick up a disabled, you heartbeat less cruel man?
You.
Phoenix is a poopy head.
See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it.
Yeah, what does the peanut gallery matter though?
Velga's a peanut. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power.
Say peanuts 10 times really fast.
Peanuts, 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 peanuts. I think the
Okay.
defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? I think we have to not play.
The monkey at most, but I don't know if even then.
Yeah.
Stan was the accomplice.
I wish I was in the game to kill all the characters,
Not especially Lada
especially Lara.
Yeah.
and Angel Star.
Followed closely by Angels.
Now then,
Those-
this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Oh, this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed the murder all by himself. Order! Order! What are you getting at?
Will you keep them on their toes, Nick?
Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Alright, then let's do it.
Yeah, like you're gonna do anything, man.
Mr. Phoenix, right. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, where exactly where was Mr. Tinkling? I think he must have been up top because I think the murder here is by dropping something on him. I don't know. Could also have been out front.
And what, the monkey wheeled him?
And when the thing got wheeled up, I don't know here. I think he's in his room, but he's up with here the entire time. That's Acro's room. Very simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
No,
What do you
his
say,
peanuts.
Mr. Tingling? It's an interesting theory. That's it. Considering that you proposed was impossible, yes, that's it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. As the witness stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he?
But he never saw him move there, is the thing.
And then he clarified to us today that it wasn't flying, it was more floating.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think there was actually anything inside of the cave. I think maybe it's a hangar or the bust actually, and that something was dropped on the guy, the ringmaster, to kill him, and this thing was carried up.
Fabulously.
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet.
Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here,
She's right, I can't mess up here. Gotta give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Time to enlighten us on how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, right? And for that, we are going to save and call it for today.
we're gonna see for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, bitch.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z this bitch. Let's go over to the stream ending screen.
Next time on Belgorod stream.
Yes. Next time on my stream is gonna be the Weekend Indie One Shot. Thank you for the stretch here, and we are ending the and thank you for not. I will get off and stretch.
Yeah. Bitch.
There we go. Next time will be in the weekend. I'm gonna be playing Neon White for the Weekend Indie One Shot. It's a first-person platformer, as I understand it, with some interesting mechanics and some story stuff as well. So it's gonna be cool for sure. I don't know how it's gonna go. Let's see here. For our raid this time, we're gonna go outside of the usual crowd. He's still gonna be streaming, right? Yeah. We are gonna be raiding Broadsider. He is one of my friend and mod Flever's friends. One of the guys he plays Mech Warrior with on occasion. He is currently playing Void Crew with a couple of his friends. And he is doing a Movember charity thing, as I recall it.
Oh, nice.
So hope you decide to stop by and give him a watch. Maybe see what's going on. I am gonna send you over there. And once this little timer runs down, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you once again for watching, everyone. It has been a joy once again. And thank you to our boy Fluff, Spawn of Cosmos, for the resub while I was offline. Very, very kind of him. Alright, I'll see you all around.
Goodbye.
This Saturday at 10 a.m. Goodbye. Button work is...